You know that kind of atmosphere you feel just before something big happens, when everything seems oddly calm on the outside, but behind the scenes, things are clearly heating up. That's exactly the feeling hanging over St. James Park in the past few hours. It's not loud headlines or an official announcement setting off alarms. It's the subtle signs, the barely noticeable details, that make attentive fans raise an eyebrow. There's movement behind the scenes, and it could shape the future of the Magpies squad for next season. What we do know so far is that Eddie Howe is taking a very different approach to this summer's transfer window compared to last year. While Newcastle were more cautious in 2024, this year it's all about boldness, strategy, and swift decisions. The arrival of young winger Antonio Cordero was already a warning shot. But now, the most talked about move is around a new addition to the attacking line, someone already familiar to the Premier League, and according to British outlets, very close to officially joining the squad. But hang on, before we dive into who's coming, let me just drop a quick and very important reminder. If you're a fan who wants to stay one step ahead of the news, now's the perfect time to subscribe to this channel. That single click helps us grow, helps more Newcastle fans find this content, and guarantees that you'll get all the updates straight away. No need to wait for the big papers to catch up. Hit that subscribe button and stay with us, because what we're about to reveal is massive. While many fans are focused on speculation around defensive reinforcements like Crystal Palace's Mark Gahey, who is indeed on House radar, the club is also working on another key area. And this time, the name about to join the squad isn't just promising, it's also a major investment, a clear bet on youth and long-term potential. According to journalists Mark Douglas from iPaper, there's a deal that could be confirmed at any moment. And now, tsunami. Here comes the key moment in this story. James Trafford, Burnley's 22-year-old starting goalkeeper, with caps for England's youth squads and a solid season in the Premier League. He is the one expected to follow Anthony Elanga and become Newcastle's next signing this window. According to updates from Mark Douglas on his official X account, formerly Twitter, the deal is nearly done. I think Trafford will be done soon as well, he wrote. The source confirms the Magpies aren't just moving, they're acting with surgical precision. Trafford's potential arrival, reportedly valued around £19 million, is seen as a strategic move by the board. After all, Nick Pope, the regular no-one in recent seasons, has struggled with injuries that disrupted much of Newcastle's campaign. Bringing in a young, talented keeper with Premier League experience is exactly what Howe needs to give the defence more stability. And all signs point to this being more than just squad depth. It's a move aimed at preparing for the future. Let's not forget that Trafford, despite his age, already shows real leadership qualities and confidence between the posts. He played a crucial role in Burnley's campaign to stay in the top flight and has attracted interest from other top clubs. Newcastle, moving early and all but sealing the deal, shows just how solid their project is, building a competitive team with proper squad depth, ready for the challenges of another packed season, including European competitions and a battle for the top spots in the league. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's your moment. Every new signing, every behind-the-scenes update we bring here is the result of hard work and dedication to keep you, the fan, fully informed. Your subscription makes a huge difference and helps us stay strong in this mission. So don't wait, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us, because the next big announcement could drop any minute now, and you won't want to miss it. Alongside Trafford, Anthony Elanga's arrival from Nottingham Forest has also stirred things up. Valued at an eye-watering £55 million, the 23-year-old Swedish forward is already being hailed as one of the most impactful signings of the window so far. Elanga is expected to play on the right wing, joining Anthony Gordon on the left and Isak through the middle, provided the Swede doesn't get lured away by Liverpool. With 6 goals and 12 assists last season, Elanga has already completed his medical and is set to be officially unveiled very soon. According to National World, Elanga's signing is a clear show of faith in Eddie Howe's project. The board recognized the need to be bolder in the market, going for players who not only strengthen the team but also fit the intense high-pressing style Howe has been building since he arrived. With Elanga confirmed and Trafford on the verge of signing, fans can now start imagining a much deeper and more complete squad heading into 2025-2026. Sources also confirm that Newcastle remain active in the search for defensive reinforcements. Mark Gahey remains a top target, and there's optimism that the club can beat Liverpool in this race. After last season was plagued by injuries in defence, bolstering the backline became a top priority. The potential arrival of Gahey, combined with the signing of a young keeper like Trafford, shows that the club's planning is fully focused on long-term stability and squad depth. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of this transfer window is Newcastle's shift in strategy. These aren't flashy, PR-driven signings, they're smart decisions based on performance, potential, and tactical fit. And even the journalists are recognizing it. Mark Douglas highlighted the club's bold move to spend £55 million on Elanga, calling it a major statement of intent. When someone from iPaper says that, you know it's serious. And since we're talking reliable sources, here's another quick invite. If you enjoy this kind of content full of analysis, behind-the-scenes info, and solid reporting, your presence here is crucial. By subscribing, You make sure you're always in the loop, without having to hunt for bits of news across the internet. And even better, you join a growing community of fans who believe in Newcastle's vision and want to be part of this journey. Back to the transfer news. What really stands out is that Newcastle show no signs of stopping. The club is still monitoring midfield options and may act depending on some expected departures. Players with limited game time could be moved on, opening up space for further additions. And by the looks of it, the next chapters of this transfer window could bring even more surprises to the black and white faithful. Another key point is the long-term plan Eddie Howe is building with the board, bringing in young players like Antonio Cordero. The likely signing of James Trafford and the commitment shown in Elanga's transfer all suggest a clear strategy. Build a squad full of evolving talent, capable of adapting and competing both in the Premier League and in Europe. It's that rare balance of immediate results and future planning, something not every club gets right. And for those of you still here, thank you, and let me just say once more, if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. The days ahead will be decisive. Newcastle are moving smartly and silently, and we'll be right here, breaking it all down for you. Sources like iPaper, Mark Douglas, and National World are constantly updating the scene, and our commitment is to bring you every bit of it with clarity and responsibility. Hit that subscribe button, because if this window has taught us anything, it's that Newcastle are ready to surprise. Want to know more about the transfers still in the works? Then stick around, because in our next videos, we'll reveal names that haven't even hit the media yet, but are already being discussed inside the club. Newcastle's future is being written right now, and you, fan, are a part of it. If you enjoyed this content and want to keep getting everything firsthand, you know what to do. And one more thing, drop a comment and tell us what you think of James Trafford's possible arrival. Does he have what it takes to become Newcastle's long-term No.1, or should we still look for someone more experienced? Your opinion is vital and helps drive the conversation. Until next time, and here's to another huge season for our beloved Newcastle United.